Okay, hi, hello. My name is Jay, and I'm so glad that so many of you liked last week's makeup video because I am clearly not done. Here I am, back with another one the very next week because I just did not figure it out yet. The last attempt I did, and obviously I've done my makeup in between these videos, but my last video's attempt did not go how I wanted it to, and I thought that I could get a little closer with this. I think in some ways I did, and in some ways I didn't. We'll get there. For those of you that missed the last video, I am trying to make makeup work for me. I am trying to put aside current trends and styles and take just styles that I like, combine it with makeup techniques that work for me, and make a series of makeup looks that I can just throw on that really work for me, that I really like, that I really enjoy. And my last attempt ended up very 2016. I think I can't help it sometimes. That was, for me, the era in which I was really, really learning to do my makeup. I, yeah, I started doing my makeup when I was like 14. So that means I was learning to do my makeup from the ages of 14 to like 16 or 17 was when I was like really figuring it out. And those are the ages of 2014 to 2017. And I think that's really reflected in my last attempt. This time, though, I come armed with a Pinterest board that I checked out that I made before making this video. And I will put some of the pictures that I was looking at and talking about up on screen, like as the rest of this video goes on. But that really helped me. Not only did that really help me, but watching myself do the makeup in the video that I made before really helped me see like where I went wrong. I was right. The very first place I went wrong was the eyeshadow. Okay, so for this, I wanted to try what I talked about in the last video, which was maybe using my concealer as a foundation once to see if I liked the color match. And I think that you can see where that idea clicked in my mind to do that in this video. I feel like you can see it happen on my face. So that's what I'm doing. I feel like it ended up not making much of a difference because the concealer wasn't actually heavy enough to like really change the color of my skin all that much. So, I don't know. I'll have to find something lighter that's an actual foundation. But I will continue to work on that part. Another thing that really helped was I got a really sweet comment on my last video after I had already filmed this, so I couldn't use any of the advice in this video, but I will probably make another one where I use it there. So all of those things have really helped me like solidify this idea of what I think I want more. And now it's just the application of actually putting it on my face and making that work and seeing if it actually looks how I think it's gonna look, except I kind of don't actually know how I think anything is gonna look. So I don't know. We're figuring this out as we go along. Anyways, as you can see, the concealer is making my face lighter, but not in a way that looks like, I know I said I want to look sickly, but maybe not this kind. I think it's just pale enough that it only looks like I just don't go outside instead of looking like I'm like really, really crazy pale. You know what I mean? Hold on, I need a sippy for my water. I don't remember if I had a little drinky last time, but I have a little drinky this time. The drinky being just water. It's literally just water and nothing else. Oh, okay. And then this is me, once again, trying to figure out this round blending brush that I got for myself. I was like, oh, maybe this is actually a really good application for it. And it was really a good application for it. So good job past me for thinking of that. I probably saw someone do it somewhere once. But yeah, so this concealer just wasn't quite light enough to give me the light look I was looking for. I just look pale in a way that I don't go outside. So I will, like I said, work on that. What did I move on to next? I can't remember. This is me trying to see if I look that much lighter, and I really don't. Like, the difference is basically nothing. My concealer shade is only a shade or two lighter than the actual foundation I use. So, well, usually. Right now they're out of sync, but yeah, it just didn't make that much of a difference, and I wasn't happy with it, but I kept going. Like with the last video, when things went bad, I would just keep going. Maybe that's something that I need to learn, is that I need to just stop sometimes. Maybe sometimes you stop, take off the makeup, and try again when it's not going in the direction you want it to go. But I think next I was probably gonna do, yeah, I went for a way darker contour than I usually do. I usually go for something like medium to like cool and medium, but I went for something cool and very dark here. I think I liked it. I think it got me closer to that goth look that I was looking for. Uh I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through my Pinterest board right now trying to see if I can find like one of the goth makeup looks that I was kind of thinking about. But I think you'll know what I mean. Yeah, where they have like really contoured, cool cheekbones. I think that this is still a bit too warm for what I wanted. Yeah, I think once I get my tones right, all my tones in the right places, I think that'll help a lot. I also think that it was uneven. Yeah, it was uneven. So I needed to fix that. Because even I, who just continues to push through things usually, I couldn't have uneven contour. That's just not acceptable. I also still don't think I'm kind of putting it in the right place, so I think I'm going to experiment with my placement, and maybe putting it a little bit lower and around my temples more would help. I do more later. This is only the start of it, obviously. But also now I'm just trying to fix all of my mistakes. Oh, and going somewhere, apparently. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm back now. I don't know where I went, but I'm back now. And still figuring out my contour. It is not looking how I want it to look. I really think I need to change the placement of it. And I don't think this concealer, I don't think that it fixed it the way I thought it did in the moment. In the moment, I was like, okay, yeah, that fixed it. But I feel like looking back now, I don't think it actually fixed it. I apologize for my transgressions. Okay. So next I'm probably gonna, no, I should probably do more contour. What am I doing? If I'm not looking for my contour, what am I doing? Something that nobody tells you about alternative fashion is that it's not good for glasses. Oh, okay. So this was me trying to do some like really goth nose contour, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Again, it's not the right color. I think, I don't know. I'm kind of lost about the contour part. I think I will be until I figure out the foundation part, which makes it really frustrating. But I'm trying, which you have to give me. I tried, and that's, you know, more than some people. Some people, they don't try, and I tried. So yeah, this is just not, I wish I could cut it out of the video because it just doesn't work. When I blend it, it all just blends out into like regular nose contour and doesn't really look like anything special. I also don't think it changed the shape of my nose. I don't want to say the right way because there's no wrong way to have a nose. It's your face. But I just don't think it was what I was going for. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, it just all blended out into like regular contour. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't always want to be doing the crazy goth contour, but I am trying to figure out how to, like, subtly do it. Alright, what's next? What do we got here? I filmed this video like a week ago, so I don't remember anymore. Okay, more concealer. That doesn't really work as concealer anymore because I used it as my foundation color. I didn't have any other concealer or lighter concealer, so this is just like what we were doing. Something the beauty gurus don't tell you is that when you don't have the products, makeup is hard. I think this is me just like evening everything out and trying to make sure that I'm not like weird and patchy. I think I was a little patchy, but that's because I'm using, concealer as foundation. Oh, okay. Of course, doing the chin contour. I went a little heavier on it than I usually do. I don't really remember why, but I do think I ended up liking it. I've always gone kind of heavy on my chin contour, and it's something always like people always point out. They're like, "Oh, you have a lot," and I'm like, "I know, it was a choice. Like, I did it on purpose." Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to tell on camera. It makes me look so square, which is kind of what okay. I want to look masculine, but I also want to have like I was talking about in the last video, bring my face to that like very alternative goth pointy look. And that I feel like those things conflict sometimes. I need to start looking at pictures of like dude goths. Yeah, that'll help me. Okay, I'm gonna add some like guy goths to my Pinterest board and like look at their makeup and see how they do it, and that might help me a little bit there. And then I went somewhere again. Where'd you go, bitch? Okay, I'm back. And it's time to do eyeshadow. I went with a lot darker of a palette this time around. I kept it a lot less like swooshy and pointy. I kept it closer just into my lid and closer to under my eyebrow. I think that helped a lot. I think all of those things were things that I talked about in my last video and my last voiceover, being like, these are things that I think would really help, and they did really help. Oh, but apparently I fucked up and then decided to put makeup remover on my sleeve and use my sleeve as makeup remover. That was pro move, real pro move there. Does this even work? Kind of. All right. I guess I was too tired to go anywhere. Like I said, I filmed this a few days ago, so I don't know what I did here. Also, just because I'm filming two makeup videos in a row, please don't think this is a makeup channel. It's not. I'm probably going to make a bunch of other kinds of videos. In fact, one video that I have like sitting in my editing bay right now is a video of me painting my wall. So, not just makeup, lots of stuff to come. Oh, okay, I see what I did. I had put on eyeshadow without putting on primer first. Okay. Whoopsies, I had made mistakeys. I just realized that I had some of my settings wrong, so if my sound quality was not that great, I am very, very sorry. But anyways, I remembered to put my eye primer on. Go me. Now it's time for eyeshadow. And I think I'm just gonna go back in with that same color. God, I should have done the voiceover on the same day. Why did I do it like this and do the voiceover so many days later? Because now I can't remember anything. Yeah, I'm just going back in with the same color. But now with primer this time. And that, oh God, it blends out so much better. Yeah, that helps so much. Sometimes when I'm using my eye primer or when I do stuff like this, I'm like, is it even worth it? Like, do I even, but look how much Bledder. Look how much better that blends out with the eye primer on. That's crazy. Wow. It's a lot lighter though, but I think I was going for light. I think I was just like, this is my base color. And it's a lot less pink and a lot more red than the last one I picked. I didn't show the palette, but I think I'm using that same purple palette. Um Yeah, I'm not showing my palette in this one. I forgot. I was also watching Star Trek Voyager while I made this, so uh things were forgotten, like showing my palette, I guess. It's a good thing that this isn't a makeup channel because I would not be a good beauty guru. So the next color was a more purple that I'm putting more just concentrated on the lid and less all over than the red was. I'm trying to add like a lot of depth and color to the places where you can see the eyeshadow work that I'm doing on my eye while also not overdoing it. I think I must be looking for another color right now. Okay, what color are you gonna go with? Where's
Okay,
this
so
going? Let's see
more
the vision.
eyeshadow.
Um, more eyeshadow. This is one of the darkest purples in that purple palette I got last time, and I'm just focusing it on the outer corner of my eye, and it was so hard. It was so hard. I really had to resist not like bringing it all into a big like point, but I did it. I kept it sort of round and under my eyebrow mostly. At least in a way that looks a lot closer to what I'm going for. And then I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. Okay, how do you guys do your eyeshadow? Do you do all one eye and then all the other eye, or do you switch back and forth like I do? I switch back and forth because otherwise I forget what colors I used where. Which is maybe it's my object permanence problem. Okay, and then just checking it out, and I think I liked it. I think I like what's going on here. It's really subtle. And honestly, I feel like on low makeup days or days when I really didn't want to do much, I could just stop here, throw on some lipstick, and be like okay with this. Um, well, and some mascara, some lipstick and mascara, and be like cool with this. But I am trying to find the most extreme version, the fanciest version. I guess not fancy because it's not. I guess I wouldn't wear this makeup to like a red carpet event. But I'm trying to find the most extreme version of my makeup in these videos so that in my everyday life I can wear the less extreme versions and then also know how to do the extreme versions. So what I did here was okay, that face was because my glasses were dirty. Um my glasses were dirty and my light went off. Okay. Uh what was I even saying? Oh, what I was doing there was putting the darkest color purple. Oh, and also just taking a rest, taking a sleep, I guess. Taking the darkest color purple and putting it in my crease with a really dense brush to make it even darker than what I put in the outer corner. And this is to give my eyes that like sunken in hollow look that the boys love. I don't know, I'm a lesbian. And as you can see, it worked. My eyes do look much more sunken in and hollowed in. I think this color palette is achieving the sickly look that I was thinking about. Okay, more eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm doing next. Oh, okay. I'm just doing some blending over my eye, just making sure it's all, there and in the right spot. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. Um, but I usually blend like over my eyebrows first, just because like I don't have anything on my blending brush there. And then I go in and blend everything else. But oh, okay, another rest. Another rest. I was really tired this day. Okay, I deleted all that out for you guys, but for me, that was a minute and a half of me just fiddling with my camera. All right, let's move on. Let's see what happens next. I think it's more eyeshadow. This is as surprising for you as it is for me. That's another reason I'm recording these is sometimes after I take off my makeup, I don't know how I did that, Like, I look at pictures and I'm like, I have no clue how I did this to myself. How would I recreate this? Don't fucking know. But if I record it, here's a little step-by-step instruction. Oh, okay. So I was really happy with the black shadow that I had underneath last time, but I feel like this time, like that was the one part that I really liked last time that I think really saved it and brought it to a place that like closer to what I wanted. But this time, I don't know what happened. I just couldn't figure out the black shadow in the same way, and it didn't turn out right, and I'm not really sure what I did. So I'm going to have to go back and look at the first video and see what I did there because I don't like how this turned out. I just maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it all the way in. Maybe I should have left it at that halfway point. What do you think? Should I have brought it all the way in or should I have left it at that halfway point? Oh, and I bring it all the way across here too. Maybe this is why I didn't like it. I think I should have just left it on the outer corners. Because this is giving too much like millennial raccoon. Which is not exactly what I'm going for. It does really emphasize the shape of my eyes, though. I have very, like, wow, my eyes are a very shape, you know? When you look at part of your face and you're like, wow, that face is so shape. Okay, and then more black on the other side. More black on the other side. Hell yeah. Maybe this was the side that I messed up more. I feel like I remember disliking the black more than I'm, like, disliking it now that I'm sitting here looking back at it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. Like, maybe I could have left it at the halfway point, but it wasn't that bad. But I think also this is what brings it to you just look kind of sick and tired to, oh, you're doing a thing. This is makeup. Okay. The black really helps you differentiate yourself as like, I'm just doing my own weird thing instead of this just looks bad. Yeah, okay. Why does it looks very round under that eye? I think maybe it's the way I'm tilting my head. That might be part of the problem. I feel like I've been doing makeup for so long, and every time I do makeup, there is still so much that I'm like, God, I still don't know how to do this. Like I will go into makeup feeling really confident, being like, yeah, I know how to do makeup. I've been doing my makeup for a really, really long time. And then I put on makeup and I'm like, what is happening? How am I doing any of this? What is my life? What are my face? What do I look like? What are colors? Yeah, okay, this eye is not blending out as well as the other one. It's a lot thicker. Did I put more pigment on the brush? Why did I do that? Oh, did someone knock? No, okay. Yeah, okay. I think I understand what I did wrong here and what I want to try next time. That's a lot of blending in the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah. I'm being hard on myself. I'm being really hard on myself. This doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like what I want, what I was going for. It does look like something that I would wear from time to time, especially like if I was going for something more chill. Again, if I was going for something more chill, I could leave it here with like chapstick or some kind of like lip liner or lip gloss situation or just some black lipstick and be like, yeah, this is cool. Honestly, I'm being hard on myself. This really isn't that bad. Okay, now we're doing some overall blending. I think because I didn't like how harsh the black lines were on the top part of my lid. Yeah, and that did help. I love this new blending brush I got. It's just so fluffy. Like even just here on camera, it doesn't feel fluffy. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of rough in real life, but here on camera and like in person, just looking at it, you're like, ooh, fluffy. Oh, and I still controversially am not doing my eyebrows. No one gave me shit about that last time. I know someone will someday, but the thing about being alternative is doing weird, funky shit with your eyebrows, and sometimes that means doing absolutely nothing with your eyebrows. Okay, and I'm taking this blush. This is my new favorite blush. And I have been looking at more like heavy blush placements since making this video.
And I think I want to try like the same concept of really heavy blush, but I think I want to try putting it in a few different placements and like playing with that and experimenting with that. Because I really like this blush and I really like the color of it. I hope that it never ever ever runs out and the pan stays the same always forever because I do really like the color of it. But I don't know if I love this placement of it. Maybe I can try placing it higher around my cheekbones or more around the upper corners of my eyes. I don't know. That's something that I can play around with a little bit. But we are starting to get to the end here. And you know what? I do like where this came out. This is a lot closer to what I was originally like looking for and talking about. It looks so much better than last time's makeup. Last time's makeup was just too much of the wrong thing in the wrong places. This is a lot more of the right things in the right places. I think now the things I need to work on most are techniques, and maybe I will be looking to add a few products to my bag. Like I said, maybe some sort of uh fat eye pencil. Another thing, I'll talk about that when I get to my lips, which I must be coming up on soon. I talked last time about like the really rounded like 1920s lips because I have a lot of lip in the middle but not a lot on the side, and I really tried to do that this time and it did not go where I wanted it to. I think the lips were the biggest part of this that didn't look how I wanted them to look and were what really made me feel like I didn't like it. But again, objectively not that bad. What am I looking for? Maybe I'm just looking for my lipstick. For now, you just get to stare at my hair and my cat headband. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, good news. It was eventually found. So I feel like I start out okay with a really strong center middle lip there. I start out okay. And that's very blunt, but don't worry, I do more. And then here is, I think, where I start going wrong. I think one of the things that I need is a real lip brush and not the lip brushes that I have been using because they're not really lip brushes. They're just eyeshadow brushes. So this is okay, this is a makeup look that you've probably seen some people do. And it was where I started at because it was like sort of what I was thinking about. But I wanted to put more lipstick on other parts of my lip without it being, you know. But with this lip brush, it just really didn't do the job. Someone suggested that I could first line my lips with eyeliner, and that not only would that help keep my black lipstick from moving all over my face, which is such a real thing, especially I went out wearing this makeup later. I fixed the lipstick, but I went out wearing this makeup later, and I God, when your foundation is lighter, the black lipstick moving on your face is even more noticeable. It was really annoying. So I will definitely be trying that. Even if it doesn't help me achieve the shape that I'm looking for, I will definitely be trying it to help keep the lipstick where it is. I almost think at this point I should have just stayed with the weird, like, really round corner lips because everything I do from here on out I don't like. I kind of like where I was here, except for the smudge. But everything I do with my lips here on out, I'm like, nope, I don't like it. I hope you guys see what I was trying to achieve. Maybe I should have just like okay. This is I might be a little more like silent and analytical here because I'm trying to really understand what went wrong, like what I did wrong. Part of the problem is it was a little uneven and I was trying to do that thing where it was like, okay, I'll just even it out on this. Oh, okay. I think that's where it went wrong. I think it went wrong when I tried to fill in more of my top lip. Because the bottom lip being filled in still looked nice, but now that I'm trying to fill in this top lip, it just looks more like my regular lipstick. Like, this is just how I regularly do my lipstick. So maybe if I start with that little round shape that I had going before, and then fill in my bottom lip and only like paint out my top lip a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Because do you see how do you see how it's the same shape? Do you see how it's the same thing as I did last time? And I still am overlining my corners. Yeah, I can see it like even as I was making this. I was like, nope. Also, it's really uneven, and now I've had to weigh overline and not overline because I'm not using any liner, but way over lipstick because I kept doing that thing where it was like, oh, it's a little uneven. I'll just fix it on this side. And then I was never able to fix it on that side. I was using the brush, really desperately trying to get something that was different. And then just to try and get like that point that I was going for. That helped a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't happy with the lipstick. I was not happy with the lipstick. Did I change it anymore? Okay, I guess I was like, okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. This is as good as it's gonna get. Here's my hair. What could I be doing next? Maybe mascara? Because I don't think I put eyeliner on. Mascara? Oh, maybe I'm just. No, yes, mascara. Cool. And you get to see me make funny mascara faces. Oh god, my lipstick is just also completely uneven. Yikes. I will definitely be trying to use eyeliner to line it. And that'll help me just get the shape that I want as well. Sorry, I'm just so mesmerized like watching my own eyelashes fill out. That's crazy. Like I already feel like I don't have like the thickest of eyelashes, but I was blessed with decently nice eyelashes. But watching them like fill out on camera is crazy. Damn. So yeah, I was just about at the end here, and I think you can see on my face that I am not the most happy with this look. I do like the eyes. I like the eyes a lot more than I thought I did. I think looking back, I was so upset about the lipstick that it made me think everything was bad. But this is not like I could go outside, and I did go outside looking like this. So this is closer. I deem this much closer. And we are about to get to the end here. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Give thumbs. That's the same thing as liking. Okay, goodbye.